Dear students, in this video I am going to discuss in what situation we can use Bayesian networks and how we are going to use Bayesian networks in to solve a question. Okay, so first of all we consider an example here. Let us imagine that we have to model the probability of a student's getting admission in a good university, and the criteria of getting admission there includes the entrance exam score plus a weightage of 12th standards marks, and generally the entrance exam level is normal, but sometimes it is difficult also. And entrance exam marks also include aptitude score of the student. So in this scenario we have to calculate the probability that in spite of the entrance exam level being difficult, and also the student having average 12th grade marks with a low aptitude score in the entrance exam, but he or she could manage to pass the exam and secure admission to the university. So what is the probability of this? So how we are going to solve this using the Bayesian network? So when we solve this type of question using Bayesian network, so first of all we have to draw the Bayesian network for the given problem. Second step is we have to make the conditional probability tables for every node in the graph. And in the table, every row sum of the probabilities is going to be 1. And if any node has two parent, then there will be 2 to the power k probabilities. That means 2 to the power k number of rows will be there into the table. So first of all, we draw the network of this situation. So this is the Bayesian network. That means the things which are considered, the variables which are considered in the solution of this problem are the entrance exam level, which may be difficult or normal. Then aptitude score is one of the thing that is going to constitute the entrance exam score of a student. Then these two things are making the entrance exam score. Then 12th grade marks are also constituting in getting the total marks of the student and further admission to the university. So this is how we have identified the different variables into the given situation, and we have put them into the form of the nodes and drawn the network. Now the second step is we have to draw the conditional probability tables. So these are conditional probability tables for the previous Bayesian network. So the number of nodes in the Bayesian network, the same number of tables will be there, the conditional probability tables. So first table is for entrance exam level, which may be difficult or normal. So these are the values of probabilities, like when it is difficult, the probability of this is 0.10, and generally it is a normal exam, so the probability of the exam being normal is 0.90. And let me tell you one thing, that these probabilities in all these tables, that depends on either some similar kind of data, if we have some similar data of some other project, or these values may be dependent on your observations or some beliefs. So these values may be changed according to the requirement or according to the scenario. So another table is for aptitude score, and the probability of getting a high aptitude score is 0.68, and the same probability of getting a low aptitude score is 0.32. And this is the table for entrance exam score. And since this node has two parent, and exam level and aptitude score, so that's why we have two variables that will decide the values of the outcome of this particular node. So when the exam level is difficult and aptitude score is high, then there are 90% chances of getting a student being passed, and 10% of chances that he may get failed. When exam level is difficult but aptitude score is low, then these are the values of probabilities. When exam level is normal and aptitude score is high, then these are the chances, and so on. Similarly, we have a 12th grade marks table where the probabilities of getting high 12th marks is 78%, and probability of getting average marks in 12th, that is 22%. So here, since total marks has again two parent nodes, entrance exam score and 12th grade marks. So similarly, we have this table. We have four entries, and the this last table is for the admission. When the total marks are getting through, means if it is true, means total marks are up to that point, then he or she is qualified for getting an admission, then it will be a true, otherwise it will be a false. So if total marks are in a true category, that means the admission will be there, and there are only 2% of chances that the admission is not secured due to some reason. And if the other, for other case, these are the probabilities. So this, the second step is over. We have drawn all the tables with all the values. Now, here we need to understand the concept of joint probability distribution also, because we have six variables which we have represented in this network and with their tables. So, to calculate the joint probability distribution of these six variables, we can write this joint probability distribution of six variables like this in this last line. So we can say the probability of these six variables. So I have used the first character of every variable as the to represent them. For example, A is for admission in university, T is for total marks, E is for entrance exam score, M for 12th grade marks, L for exam level, and AP for aptitude score. So here, from here we can see the admission, the probability of getting admission into the university, given that total marks are there up to the mark that is in the yes category, so that he can get the admission. Then multiplied by probability of total marks, getting the total marks in that range, so that he can get the admission, given that the entrance exam score and the 12th grade marks, because the total marks will depend on these two things. So this is the conditional probability, multiplied by the probability of entrance exam, getting through the entrance exam. Then this is the probability of the 12th grade marks, and this is the probability of level of exam, and this is the probability which is related to the aptitude score of the student. So this is how we can represent the joint probability distribution in the situation. We can have some possible predictions here. So first of all, we try to calculate the probability that we discussed in the very first slide, that in spite of the difficult entrance exam and the fact that student was having average 12th grade marks with a low aptitude score, he could manage to pass the exam and secure admission to the university. So what is the probability of this scenario? So we can write this query as follows. So these are our six variables that will be equal to, like this is the exam level, PL is for probability of exam level, multiplied by these all six variables we have written as we have discussed in the previous slide. Then the values are this. So program the exam level is difficult, this is given in the situation that exam level was difficult. So the exam level being difficult is 0.10 probability. So here we have used the value 0.10, multiplied when the 12th grade marks are average, so it is the probability, it has the probability 0.22, multiplied the probability of getting a low aptitude score, that is also written in the table as 0.32, multiplied by probability of getting through the entrance exam, so that is 0.70. And this is with the case when the aptitude score low and the entrance exam level was difficult. Then probability of total marks, since he could he can secure the admission in the university, so that means it will get through the total marks, he will get the marks up to that range. So that is the probability is 0.91, given that the value, the conditions, and multiplied by the this is the probability of getting admission, so that is again 0.98. So when we multiplied all these values, it comes out to be 0.0056. So this is the probability of this situation when the student, when the exam level was difficult, students marks are average and aptitude score is also low, but he managed to pass the entrance exam and also get admission into the university. So the probability is this. Now see some other situation. For example, we can calculate the probability of a student securing admission in university when entrance exam was difficult and students marks in 12th grade are high, but he has a low aptitude score, but he could manage to pass the exam. So in this scenario, what is the probability of this situation? So again, writing the same query in the same line, and we have put the values of different probabilities here. So exam level is high, 0.10. Then marks, 12th grade marks are were also high, so it is value having a value in the table, 0.78, multiplied by low aptitude score, 0.32 is the probability, multiplied by this PE, that is the entrance exam, because he could pass the exam, so this is the probability value, 0.70 in the table, multiplied by 0.98 because he could secure the admission, that means it got that range of marks, so 0.98, with the given condition that the exam level was high and entrance exam was his aptitude score was low, and multiplied by 0.98 because he could secure the admission in the university. So the probability of this scenario to happen is 0.0168. So this is how we can imagine the different scenario, and we can calculate the probability of different scenarios based on this situation. I hope this is clear now. Thank you.